From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed booth and air conditioning. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Corey Spangenberg. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today. Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box now, Jose Pirela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 0-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, a guy who's been playing great is Austin Hedges. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Here's the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Spangenberg, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Ready now, Will Myers. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Greinke over to first, and the runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Luis Perdomo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Descalso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. One out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Still even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
3-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. He's set. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
A 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. To his right, Cordero. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, center fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, A.J. Pollock. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. His lifetime numbers with Luis Perdomo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in is Myers. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And the runner is in from second. Pollock takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. One and 1 the count to Jake Lamb. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Left side. Headley's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the second inning here in the desert. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-0. Here's Will Myers. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Goldschmidt waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at third baseman Jake Lamb. Everybody's going to focus on the offense, and rightfully so. This guy absolutely mashes. But he's an adequate defender over at the hot corner. And be on the lookout for him to make a big play today.
Here's Chase Headley. Career line against Greinke. He's gone just 2 for 13. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Even 1-1 count to Margot.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Headley takes his lead at third with 1 away. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Austin Hedges is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on third. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Stepping in now, Austin Hedges, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Padres leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Steven Souza is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. Two and one now to Steven Souza.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now to the plate, Ketel Marte, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set and the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Perella. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And, guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Standing in, Jeff Mathis. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Runners on first with one down. And that's right there, and we're even at one. fly ball out toward left center field. Margot's on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Zach Greinke.
Striding in, Zach Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Souza, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the 3rd from Chase Field in Phoenix. Next to the plate for the Padres, Franchi Cordero, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Peralta on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 61, Luis Perdomo.
Now in the box, Luis Perdomo. First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Corey Spangenberg. Fouled off. He singled to open up the ball game. Way out in front.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Padres down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. And that one just missed outside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Swing and a drive to right by Peralta. This one's got some carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is offline. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
This guy has been an absolute beast this year so far, leading the team in home runs as he approaches free agency. Huge payday on the horizon.
And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So stepping in, Jose Pirela. First time up, he went down looking.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. Here's Descalzo at second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. A ball and no strikes. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Pollock to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
In now, Will Myers. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One and one, here it comes. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zach Greinke. His guys lead it 2-0. Standing in, A.J. Pollock.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks here in the 4th, center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Perella arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Jake Lamb standing in now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's a base hit on the line. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches. Not the location he was shooting for. In now, Steven Souza, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Souza has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Hit back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Digging in, Ketel Marte, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the D-backs 2 and the Padres nothing. And there now is Chase Headley. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Chase Headley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nope. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Two-0 count, the pitch. 2-1 the count. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. High in the air out to center field. Peralta's after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 2-1.
Outside.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Popped him up. Marte is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Coming to the plate now, Franchy Cordero. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Pollock giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff Mathis. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Mathis stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Margot is there, and he has it for the first out.
Edgar. Back. Greinke.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Greinke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And that one just missed outside. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. There's a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Spangenberg has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Luis Perdomo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in now, Corey Spangenberg. And a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A 1-1. Is a ball down and away. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in now, Jose Perella. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Greinke over to first. Runners back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Spangenberg, base runner at first with 1 out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They're down 2-0. Digging in, Daniel Descalso. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Descalso.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Myers is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, A.J. Pollock, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Runner at first here, one man out. Two and one now.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
The 2-1 home. In the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Perella, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Into the box, Jake Lamb. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1. Goldschmidt is off of first with 2 away. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another payoff pitch. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly. On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Will Myers. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder. Two and two.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Here's Chase Headley. And he fouls this one off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2. Pitch popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Lifted into center field. Pollock has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Center fielder number 7, Margot.
Striding into the box, Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Number 53 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 53.
Digging in, Steven Souza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Fielder, Steven Souza.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Way out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Popped him up. Headley onto the grass. 2 down.
The catcher, number 2, Jeff Mathis.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Jeff Mathis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Greinke. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 left for Arizona as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Hedges. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Way outside. 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. So coming to the plate, Franchy Cordero. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Carlos Suarez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Corey Spangenberg. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Marte is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0. Craig Stammen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Now batting, David Peralta. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher, David Peralta. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
A 3-run deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. But they've got 3 outs left. And after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this thing.
In now, Daniel Descalso. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Chopped weakly to the left. There to take it is Headley, and that's the 2nd out.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Myers. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the D-backs tack on courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's now 3-0 Arizona. So striding forward now, Jose Pirela. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Peralta on the move. One away.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Osborne.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Will Myers. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Lays off his slider that time. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hit hard towards second. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Here's Chase Headley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks have made it a memorable weekend. They take 3 out of 4 as this ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Greinke hangs win number 11 on his line, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Luis Perdomo pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. A reminder that post-game Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro railroads are available at the Washington and 3rd Street Station.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the D-backs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Padres 3-0. As of right now, the Diamondbacks are in 3rd place in the NL West, and the Padres are 4th in the division. Jim Johnson collected his 5th win in relief, leading the Halos over the Dodgers 2-1. At the start of the day, the Angels sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, and the Dodgers are in 1st place in the NL West. The Seattle Mariners totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 10-3. In the standings, the Mariners are in 2nd place in the AL West, while the Rockies are in 2nd place in the NL West. The San Francisco Giants completed the long 4-game sweep as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 1-0. They now have 5 straight wins. Heading into the day, the Giants are in 4th place in the NL West, while the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central. The Nationals combined for 4 total home runs as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-2. As of today, the Nationals are atop the National League East division, while the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. The Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-4. Entering the day's action, the Mets are in 4th place in the NL East, while the Rays sit in last place in the American League East division. The Cubs picked up 14 hits in total as they ran over the Reds 10-1. At the start of the day, the Cubs are in 1st place in the NL Central, and the Reds are 4th in the division. Charlie Culberson had a home run and 3 RBIs, leading the Braves past the Brewers 5-2. In the standings, the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, and the Braves are in 3rd place in the NL East. The Pittsburgh Pirates earned the 3-game series sweep as they walked off in dramatic fashion against the Phillies 2-1. As of right now, the Pirates sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Phillies are in 2nd place in the NL East. The Yankees totaled 11 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 8-6. Heading into the day, the Blue Jays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, while the Yankees are atop the division. The A's combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 3-2. At the start of the day, the Indians are leading the Central Division, and the Athletics sit in 4th place in the American League West. Nicholas Castellanos grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Tigers got the win against the Rangers 7-2. In the standings, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central, while the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. Jason Hamill pitched his way to his 100th career victory, leading the Royals over the Red Sox 11-4. Entering the day's action, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, and the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. Brian Dozier was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Twins defeated the Orioles 14-5. He is currently in the top 5 in the American League in slugging percentage. Heading into the day, the Twins sit in second place in the AL Central Division, while the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. The Astros grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-3. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. As of right now, the Astros sit in 1st place in the American League West Division, while the White Sox are in 3rd place in the AL Central. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the National League West, the Los Angeles Dodgers got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-1. Tyler Chatwood won his 4th game thus far as the Cubs took care of the Giants 3-1. The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 2-0. Jake Arrieta pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 1-0. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. The Pittsburgh Pirates had 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 4-3. The New York Yankees got 11 hits overall as they beat the O's in Baltimore 9-4. Bartolo Colon earned his 4th win out of the bullpen, leading Texas to a victory over the Red Sox 2-1. David Price took the loss in this one despite racking up 12 punch-outs in the effort. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Tampa Bay Rays racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-3. Andrew Miller collected his first W this season, helping Cleveland get by Cincinnati 5-4. The Kansas City Royals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 3-0. The Houston Astros allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-3. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.